students, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and welcome to our video lesson, Writing Paddington level. So let's start. In today's lesson, we are going to learn the process of writing an effective argumentative essay, and here you can see the pages on the books where you can learn about this type of the essay. And first of all, what is argumentative essay? What is argumentation? Argumentation, it is a process of reasoning two sides or 2 points of view of a particular topic where you present the arguments or claims. So this is not an argument between two people, don't confuse. Okay, and before explaining the process of writing, let me give you examples of topics you can see for argumentative essay. The first one might look like this: the school lunch is nutritious and has enough choices for students, or the school and lunch is not nutritious enough and does not have enough choices for students. Or another topic like this: school uniforms should be mandatory for school students. Discuss. So what are you doing? You see the topic and you have to present just one side of the argument and decide and say why your side, why your argument is right and others are wrong. Okay, so what do you have to do before starting writing? You have to ask a question to yourself about the topic, and then you write down your ideas on a paper, and usually we do it in the brainstorming part, if you remember. After that, you just decide and separate negative and positive points, and later you pick up for yourself 4 points and 1 against. I'm gonna explain you later about this 4 and against points. What you can't do, what you shouldn't do, do not present just the facts. You have to present your opinion by giving arguments or claims. And moreover, not just giving your arguments, but you have to support these arguments with details, with evidence and examples. Okay, and normally we have 5 paragraphs structure with 2 arguments for and 1 argument against. Or this structure is also known as a hamburger essay, hamburger argumentative essay, because it consists of introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and conclusion. In first 2 body paragraphs, you have to present 2 arguments, your own opinion with supporting details, and there will always be an against argument, a counter argument, we call it, in body paragraph 3, plus refutation. So let's start from the beginning. Introduction. As you remember, we always start our introduction with 3 or 4 sentences from general to specific statements about this topic, and after that we write our thesis statement. So for example, if we are talking about the topic of school uniform, our thesis statement might be like this: I believe that school uniforms are the better choice for 3 reasons. So here you present your point that you are for this point. A good thesis statement should demonstrate that the argument presented in your essay is open to debate. So now I'm going to give you a short task just to think about it. I gave you here 2 topics, 2 thesis statements. But one of them is not that good and the other is better. So which one? Can you think about that? The first thesis statement is asparagus tastes great. Or the second one, current agricultural agent should encourage local farmers to plant more asparagus. So which one is more clear and is open to debate? Of course, the second one. Okay, body paragraph 1. In the first body paragraph, you are talking about your first argument, your strongest opinion for. So your topic sentence 1 in the first body paragraph might look like this. Wearing school uniforms would help make students' lives simpler. So here you present your first argument. Why are you for the school uniform? But as I told you, there must be supporting details. You have to prove why your argument is right. For example, you are writing like this. No need to make decisions on what to wear, no need to spend money on buying new outfits, no stress while comparing with others. So here you are just proving why school uniforms are necessary. Topic sentence 2 in the second paragraph will present your second argument. Why again you are for the school uniform, your strongest opinion on that. So your second argument, for example, will be like this. Schools' uniforms influence students' act of responsibility in groups and as individuals. And again, prove why. Because it's a message that school is a special place, it gives you a feeling of unity among students, and also it has positive effects on students' behaviors. So this is the argument 4. And body paragraph 3, as I told you, there always will be a counter argument. You have to present what others think about the topic. So for example, on the other hand, however, still others claim that school uniform does not allow students to express their individuality. So here in this counter argument, you have to use signal words which identifying that this is a contradiction, an opposite side of the view. You can use such signal words like on the other hand, however, still, and present what other people think about this topic. Why are they against school uniform? And after that, as I told you before, there must be a refutation. Here, you are proving that the counter-argument you presented previously is wrong. And you have to prove why your argument or why your arguments are right. So, how are you doing this? Again, you're using opposing signal words, like here I used, for example, nevertheless, and you're proving, nevertheless, it is important to remember that school uniforms would be worn only during school hours. Students can express their individuality in the way they dress outside of the school. So, as we can see here, you proved that why still your argument is right, why still school uniforms might be mandatory, and how students can express their individuality even wearing the school uniform. And so these are your body paragraphs, and we came to the conclusion. As you remember, conclusion is always same in any type of the essay, and it is complicated. It consists of 3 parts, and the first part is thesis restatement. So our thesis restatement related to the topic of school uniform can look like this. In conclusion, there are some benefits to make school uniform mandatory for students. And in this table, I also presented some other signal words you can use in your conclusion paragraph, like this. In conclusion, all things considered, taking everything into account, to conclude, to sum up, all in all. As you see, there are a lot of different signal words for conclusion, so don't use just the only one, in conclusion. You can play with the vocabulary, you can show that you know something more. And later, there will be a summary of your arguments and your final thought, as we did before. And the sample essay I presented here might help you to see the whole essay. How would you write it? You can see the topic sentences, the signal words which might be used regarding this topic. You can take a photo, as we did before, and read this essay for later practicing. And now it's your turn, because I'm going to give you kind of a homework. and the topic is the ban on smoking, or should smoking be banned in public places. Discuss. So this topic is open to debate. Present your arguments, whether you are against or you are for banning smoking. But we wanted to help you because we love you. That is why I added here some important sentences like thesis statement, topic sentences. For example, thesis statement like this: personally, I believe smoking should definitely be banned in public places. So here you are for the banning, and 3 topic sentences and the summary. So we have finished. Thank you for your attention and good luck.